Hi guys, welcome in. Everybody drop your name in the comments, guys. We are doing sand writing. Name writing on the sand. Let's go, guys. Everybody subscribe and drop your name in the comments. Welcome to my live. Okay, let's go, everybody. Everybody drop your names, guys, in the comments. And let's go, everybody. Hi Nina, how are you doing today? Here you go, Nina. Everybody, welcome in, guys. Drop your names in the comments, subscribe. Let's go. Welcome to my live, guys. Let's go. Nara, welcome in. Here you go for Nara. Everybody, welcome in. Drop your names, guys, in the comments. Let's go. We are doing name writing on the sand, guys. Hi Kareem, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me back. Everybody, please like and subscribe. Let's go. Welcome to my live, guys. All right, who is next, you all? Then we have is Andrea. All right, Andrea, here you go. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Everybody subscribe and let's go, guys. Welcome to my live. Everybody welcome in. Drop your name, guys, in the comments. Who is next? Welcome in. Who is next, everybody? I'm doing good, Nina. What about you? I hope you're having a great time. Everybody welcome in. Drop your name in the comments, guys. All right. Who is next, guys? Everybody welcome in. Drop your names, guys, in the comments. Hit the subscribe button and let's go for the next subscriber. Welcome in, everybody. Drop in your names. All right. Who is next, guys? Welcome in. Everybody, drop your names, guys. Come on, let's go. Okay, Kareem, I'll do you again. Here you go. All right, who's next, guys? Everybody welcome in. Drop your names in the comments, guys. Welcome to my live. Then we've got is Ayan. Shout out to Ayan. Thank you so much for joining. Let's go for Ayan here. Everybody, shout out to Ayan. Do let me know, guys, if you guys want a shout out. I can give you that too. Kelsey, welcome in. Shout out to Kelsey, guys. Let's go for Kelsey. Everybody welcome in, guys. Drop your names in the comments, guys. Welcome to my live. Here you go, Kelsey. This one's for you. Shout out to Kelsey, guys. Okay, who is next, guys? Everybody welcome in. Let's go, guys. All right. Then we've got Jojo. Welcome in, Jojo. Shout out to Jojo, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's go. Welcome in, everybody. Let's go, guys. All right. Who is next, guys? Welcome in. Everybody, drop your names in the comments, guys. Bring up names, guys. Jordan, welcome in, Jordan. Shout out to Jordan, guys. Here you go. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Jordan. All right, who is next? Thank you so much, Kelsey. Thank you. Let's go, everybody. Welcome in, everybody. Drop your names in the comments, guys. Alan, welcome in, Alan. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's go. Caitlin is here, guys. Welcome in, Caitlin. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Caitlin. Here you go. Everybody drop your names in the comments, guys. If you want a shout out to, let me know. Then we've got Shri. Welcome in, Shri. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody hit that subscribe button, guys. And let's go, guys. Get your sound names done, everybody. All right, Nina, thank you so much for saying that. Thank you. Then we have is Sophia. Welcome in, Sophia. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Sophia. Let's go, everybody. All right, who is next, guys? Everybody start tapping. Then who do we have? Thank you, Rice. Thank you. Haiti. Here you go, Haiti. Thank you so much. Here you go. Shout out to Haiti, guys. All right, who is next, guys? Then we've got is Alice. Welcome in, Alice. How are you doing today, Alice? Here you go for Alice. Who is next, you all? Everybody, let's go, guys. Then we have is Cody. Welcome to my live, Cody. Thank you so much for subscribing. Here you go, Cody. Who is next, guys? Darlington. Welcome in, Darlington. Thank you so much for subscribing, Darlington. Here you go. Everybody welcome in, guys. Drop your names in the comments, guys. Welcome to my live. All right, who is next, guys? Everybody welcome in. Then we have is Nad. Welcome in, Nad. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody subscribe and drop your names, guys, in the comments. Welcome to my live, everybody. Let's go. Then we've got is Chloe. Welcome in, Chloe. Let me change the brush. Here you go, Chloe. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. All right, who's next? Winter, guys. Winter is here. Thank you so much for subscribing, Winter. Here you go, Winter. Everybody, subscribe and get your names done, guys. Welcome to my live. Next subscriber, please. Next we've got is Zamira. Welcome in, Zamira. Thank you so much for subscribing. Here you go, Zamira. Next subscriber, please. Let's go. Then we have is Evez. Welcome in, Evez. Shout out to Evez, guys. Welcome to my live, Evez. All right, who is next, you all? Everybody, welcome in. Shout out to Ariana. Thank you so much, Ariana, for the subscribe. Everybody get your names done, guys. Here you go, Ariana. All right, who is next to you all? Everybody welcome in. Aqua, welcome in, Aqua. Shout out to Aqua, guys. Here you go, Aqua. Thank you so much for being my subscriber. All right, then we've got is 30. Welcome in, 30. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, 30. Here you go. All right, who is next to you all? Everybody welcome in. Get your names done, guys. Welcome to my live. Thank you so much. Layla. Shout out to Layla, guys. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Layla. All right, then we have is... Who is next? We've got Ryan, guys. Thank you, Ryan, for subscribing to me. Here you go, Ryan. All right, then who do we have, guys? Bentalay. Welcome back, Bentalay. I'm so happy to see you, Bentalay. Here you go. All right, who's next, guys? Everybody get your names done, guys. Welcome in. Then we've got Nadalyn. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's go. Shout out to Nadalyn. Thank you. Welcome to my live, Naylin. All right, who is next, you all? Everybody drop your names in the comments. Let's go, you guys. Everybody welcome in. Bayla, welcome in, Bayla. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Bayla. Here you go. Shout out to Baylor. Then we've got is Corey. Shout out to Corey. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Corey. Thank you, Corey. Welcome to my live. All right, who is next, guys? Then we've got Moksha. Welcome in. Shout out to Moksha, guys. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Moksha. Welcome to my live. All right, then we've got Dania. Thank you so much, Dania. Shout out to Dania. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Dania. All right, who is next, guys? Tezeri. Welcome in, Tezeri. Thank you so much for being my subscriber. All right. Everybody drop your names in the comments, guys. Let's go, everybody. This is a shout out to my subscriber, guys. Then we have is Kyla. Welcome in. Shout out to Kyla, guys. Shout out to Kyla. Thank you. Then we've got Bristol again. Welcome back, Bristol. Thank you so much for being my subscriber. Shout out to Bristol, guys. All right. Who is next subscriber? Then we have is Tala. Thank you so much, Tala. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go for Tala. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Tala. Then we have is Trixie. Welcome in, Trixie. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Trixie. Here's your name. Shout out to Trixie, guys. Then we've got is Miriam. Shout out to Miriam, everybody. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Miriam. Welcome to my live, Miriam. All right, who is next, everybody? Let's go. Rilo. Welcome in, Rilo. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Rilo. All right, who is next, you all? Everybody welcome in. Who is next? Leah is next. Thank you so much, Leah, for being my subscriber. Here you go, Leah. Shout out to you. All right, then we have is, who is that? We've got is Dulcie. Welcome in, Dulcie. Thank you so much, Dulcie, for being my subscriber. Here you go. All right, then we have is Mikey. Welcome in, Mikey. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Mikey. Here you go. All right, who is next, you all? Then we've got Miguel. Thank you so much for the subscribe and the like, Miguel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here you go, Miguel. Thank you. All right, then we've got is Shy. Shout out to Shy, guys. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Shy. Let's go, everybody. Get your sand names done, guys. Then we've got is Jisha. Welcome in, Jisha. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Jisha. Thank you. All right, who is next, you all? Then we've got John. Welcome, John. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, John. Here you go. Everybody welcome in. Subscribe, guys. Hit that subscribe button and get a shout out. All right, then we've got Drayson. Shout out to Drayson. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Drayson. All right, then we've got is Carrick. Welcome to my live, Carrick. Shout out to Carrick, guys. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Carrick. All right, then we have is Brooklyn. Welcome in, Brooklyn. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Brooklyn. Here you go. All right, who is next, guys? Everybody welcome in. Let's go, guys. Then we've got Hayden. Welcome in, Hayden. Shout out to Hayden, guys. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Hayden. All right, who is next, guys? Welcome in. Then we've got Wilson, guys. Everybody, shout out to Wilson, guys. Everybody, here you go, Wilson. Let's go. Thank you so much for being my subscriber. Hit that subscribe button, guys, and drop your names in the comments. Welcome in, Isabel. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Isabel. Shout out to Isabel, guys. All right, then we have is Austin. Everybody, shout out to Austin, guys. Welcome to my live, Austin. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Austin. Then we've got Justice. Welcome in, Justice. Thank you so much for being my subscriber. Everybody, please tap on this board twice on your screens, guys. All right, who is next? You all, let's go. Okay, then we have is Layla. Welcome in. Shout out to Layla, guys. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Layla. Next, we've got Lizzie. Welcome in, Lizzie. Shout out to Lizzie. Here you go, Lizzie. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Lizzie. Then we've got Lara. Thank you so much, Lara, for being my subscriber. Shout out to you, Lara. Okay, then we have is Rejoice. Welcome in, Rejoice. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Rejoice. Here you go. Everybody hit that subscribe button and get a shout out for yourself. Let's go, everybody. Then we have is Mira. That's my name. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Mira. Let's go, guys. All right. Then we have is RXR. Welcome in, RXR. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, RXR. Let's go, everybody. Then we've got is Ava. Welcome in, Ava. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Ava. All right. Let's go, guys. Sophie's here, guys. Everybody, Sophie's in the chat, everybody. Let's go. Shout out to Sophie. Then we've got is Alyssa. Shout out to Alyssa, guys. Everybody see Alyssa's in the chat, everybody. Let's go. Then we've got is Nama. Thank you so much, Nama. Thank you. Here you go, Nama. Welcome to my live, Nama. Thank you for being my subscriber. All right. Shout out to Misha. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Misha. All right. Then we have is Sophia. Shout out to Sophia, everybody. Let's go. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Sophia. Okay. Then we have is Amira. Welcome in, Amira. Thank you so much. Shout out to Amira, guys. Welcome in, Amira. Let's go. This is a shout out for all my subscribers. So hit that subscribe button and get your names on, guys. All right, then we've got is Tony. Welcome in, Tony. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Tony. All right. Everybody tap on the board. Tap on your screens, guys. Farida is here, guys. Farida is in the chat with us, guys. All right. Shout out to Farida. Here you go, Farida. Next we've got is Iniola. Thank you so much, Iniola. Shout out to Iniola. Thank you so much for being my subscriber. Megan is here, guys. Welcome in, Megan. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Megan. Everybody, double tap on this board, guys. Double tap on the board, everybody. Let's go. All right, then we have is Stella, guys. Welcome in, Stella. Thank you so much. Shout out to you, Stella. Thank you for being my subscriber, Stella. Let's go. Everybody tap on the board on your screens, guys. Diego is here, guys. Diego's in the chat with us. Thank you so much. Okay, shout out to Diego, guys. Thank you for being my subscriber. Then we've got Ziad. Let's go, Ziad. Welcome to my live. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Ziad. Let's go, everybody. All right, then we've got is Alia. Welcome in, Alia. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Alia. Shout out to Alia. Everybody hit the board, guys. Tap on the screens on the board, guys. Tap twice, everybody. Then we've got is Jackie. Welcome in, Jackie. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Jackie. Here you go. Shout out to Jackie, guys. All right, then we have is Aiden. Here you go, Aiden. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Aiden. Thank you. Shout out to Aiden, guys. Then we have is Jackie. Shout out to Jackie, guys. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Jackie. Let's go, everybody. Everybody tap on this board twice. Everybody tap on the screen twice. Then we've got Nay. Welcome to my live, Nate. Thank you so much for being my subscriber. All right, then we've got Naoki. Thank you so much, Naoki. Here you go. Shout out to Naoki, guys. Shout out to Naoki. All right, then we've got is Railroad. Thank you so much, Railroad. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Railroad. Here you go. All right, shout out to Railroad, guys. All right, then we've got is Drisha. Welcome in, Drisha. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Drisha. Shout out to Drisha, guys. All right, then we have is Zara. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Zara's here, everybody. Zara's in the chat with us. Let's go, guys. Then we've got is, who is that? Abdul. Thank you so much, Abdul. Here you go. Shout out to Abdul, guys. All right, then we have is, who is that? Then we've got is Hasten. Thank you so much, Hasten. Shout out to Hasten, guys. Everybody, welcome in. Get yourself a shout out. Hit that subscribe button and drop a name. Let's go, guys. All right, we got Ashley. Welcome in, Ashley. Thank you so much for subscribing, Ashley. Welcome to my live. Okay, then we have is Emily. Shout out to Emily. Thank you so much for subscribing. Then we have is Deepika. Shout out to Deepika, guys. Thank you so much for being in my live, Deepika. Thank you. All right, who is next, you all? Everybody welcome in. Then we have is BNSF. Welcome in, BNSF. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. All right, who is next, guys? Get yourself shout out. Piper. Shout out to Piper, guys. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Piper. Everybody, tap on the screen, tap on this board twice. Twice, guys, twice. Only 2 times, guys. Let's go, everybody. Then we have is Chloe. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Chloe. Here you go, Chloe. Let's go, everybody. Then we have is, who is that? Welcome in, everybody. Then we've got is, who is that? Want me to post your account on my TikTok? Yeah, sure, Nina. Thank you so much for that. Layla, thank you. Here you go, Layla. Everybody, shout out to Layla, guys. All right, who is next, guys? Then we have is, who is that? Welcome in, everybody. Let's go, guys. Clem, welcome in, Clem. Shout out to Clem, guys. Thank you so much, Clem. Let's go. Who is next? Who's the next subscriber? We've got is Amira. Thank you. Shout out to Amira, guys. Shout out to Amira. Next we've got is Ramnik. Welcome in, Ramnik. Thank you so much for subscribing. Shout out to Ramnik, guys. Everybody. Let's go, guys. Get yourself a shout out. Everybody hit that subscribe button. Let's go, guys. Trains. Welcome in, Trains. Thank you so much. Shout out to Trains, guys. Shout out to Trains. Then we've got Bryson. Welcome in, Bryson. Glad to see you here. Here you go, Bryson. All right, who is next, guys? Shout out to Bryson, guys. Welcome to my live, Bryson. All right, then we've got is Charlie. Welcome in, Charlie. Thank you so much. Shout out to Charlie, guys. All right, then we've got is Caleb. Shout out to Caleb, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Let's go, guys. Everybody hit that subscribe button and get a shout out for yourself. All right, who is next, guys? Okay, then we have is, who's that? Clem. Here you go, Clem. Shout out to Clem, guys. Thank you so much, Clem. All right, then we have is WIP. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Let's go. Then we've got Aruby. Shout out to Aruby, guys. Shout out to Aruby. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Next we've got is Dia. Welcome in, Dia. Thank you so much. Shout out to Dia, guys. Shout out to Dia. Everybody hit that subscribe button and get yourself a shout out plus a sad name. All right, then we've got is Sonny. Welcome in, Sonny. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Sonny. Let's go, everybody. Get yourself a shout out. Let's go, everybody. Then we've got Rose. Welcome in, Rose. Shout out to Rose, guys. I'll make a rose for Rose, guys. Here you go. All right, who is next, guys? Welcome to my live, everybody. Then we've got is Lial. Thank you so much, Lial, for the subscribe. Thank you. Here you go. Next we've got Presley. Welcome in, Presley. Shout out to Presley, guys. Everybody shout out to Presley. Let's go, guys. Then we've got is Lisa. Shout out to Lisa, guys. Everybody tap the screens, guys, on this board twice, everybody. Then we have is Jackie. Welcome in, Jackie. Shout out to Jackie, guys. Welcome to my live, Jackie. Thank you so much for being my subscriber. Next subscriber, please. Let's go. Then we've got Jisoo. Welcome in, Jisoo. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Jisoo. Here you go. Then who do we have in the guys? Welcome in, everybody. Everybody, drop your name in the comments. Everybody. Then we've got Laura. Welcome in, Laura. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Here you go, Laura. Laura Lai. Here you go. Welcome in. All right, who is next, guys? Then we've got is Iris. Welcome in, Iris. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Iris. Welcome to my live. All right, who's next, guys? Then we've got is... Who is that? Ariana. Welcome in, Ariana. Shout out to Ariana. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Ariana. All right, who's next, guys? Everybody bring in names. Then we've got is Rosari. Thank you so much, Rosari, for being my subscriber. Shout out to Rosari, guys. All right, then we have is Jordan again. Welcome in, Jordan. Thank you so much for subscribing. Here you go, Jordan. All right, guys. Okay, then we've got is Asa. Welcome in, Asa. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Asa. Here you go. Okay. Okay, guys, now it's a break time and I'll be back in like 5 or I guess 10 minutes. Thank you so much.